But Israel and America's support for Israel is the primary reason that America's own Al-Qaeda terrorist mercenaries turned on the United States of America and hit us, not just on September 11th, but all through the 1990s. Their first attack here, it was, proto-Al-Qaeda, Egyptian Islamic Jihad. Their first attack here was Rabbi Kahane in New York City, and he was a radical right-wing rabbi from the Koch Party, which the Israeli Supreme Court had banned for being fascist, and they assassinated him in New York City. And it was the same crew that tried.
When was that?
In 1990.
Okay.
And he had a really good Jewish lawyer that got everything narrowed down to just this very narrow question, and the whole investigation into the rest of his co-conspirators got all trashed. And the same group went on to bomb the World Trade Center in 1993
With Ramzi Youssef?
with Ramzi Youssef. And see, the story there, if people don't know this, it's an interesting one. The FBI could have stopped it. It's a side point, but it's worth making. The FBI had an informant inside the group, and the two agents working the case were doing a good job, but their boss prevented them from following through. And he cut the guy's pay, and he demanded that he wear a wire, which was impossible. He would have got caught. So the informant, who was going to make a fake bomb, left the plot, and then they brought in Ramzi Youssef, and Youssef is the one who cooked the real bomb. And they almost succeeded in toppling one tower over into the other, which would have hit a few more too. Could have killed.
Most people don't think about it because the consequences weren't catastrophic.
Yeah, it was 6 people were killed, so people just blew it off. And then, of course, the ATF raided the Branch Davidians church 2 days later. And so that is what took all the attention away from the first.
Was it that? I didn't realize they were that close in time.
Yeah, it was the February the 26th and the 28th there. A Sunday morning, they raided them because they thought, well, they'll all be at church, so we'll catch them by surprise. That's what you do, when you're the ATF. Anyway, and then all through the 1990s, these are the same group who they tried to kill Americans at the hotel, a Radisson Hotel in Yemen in 1992. Americans training the Saudi National Guard in 1995. The barracks, the Khobar Towers barracks, killed 19 American airmen in 1996. Then the Africa embassies in 98, the Cole in 2000, and eventually September 11th. And this whole time, this group of guys working for bin Laden and Zawahiri, they were motivated primarily, their whole propaganda, and never mind exactly what bin Laden believed, because he's a murderer, so who cares what he says? Right, as far as you don't take his word for anything. But the point is, this is how he recruited people, is he would point at America's occupation of Saudi Arabia in order to dual contain Iraq and Iran at Israel's behest.
See, I thought...
And American support for Israel in their persecution of the Palestinians and the Lebanese. Those are the top 2 things on the list of their reasons.